Hey guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon fan art. In this episode, we're again going to spend some time looking at Dark Sylvania's pre-evolution and stuff and evolutions on their DeviantArt, obviously linked in the description as usual. So yeah, let's get going. To start off today, we have two Pokemon here. We have Muncho and Futagreeve. Now, Muncho is a Steel type, is the biting Pokemon, and evolves into Mawile after it learns Bite, which makes sense. So Mawile is like the middle evolution here. And then Futagreeve is a Steel Ghost type, and is the Hunger Pokemon, and evolves from Mawile after learning Crunch. So here we have Bite from one and then Crunch there, which I think is a very good idea. Design wise, I think they both look very good. Obviously Mawile fits very nicely into the chain here. And I think, yeah, generally the designs are pretty good. Obviously, when it evolves to Futagreeve, you get a nice double arm sort of thing, which looks cool. And in Muncho, it's just sort of like a small version. It does look a lot, not a lot. It does look very good. Next up, here we have Requiem. Now, Requiem is an evolution of Bronzong. It's a Steel Ghost type. It's the ominous troll Pokemon. And evolves from Bronzong level 50 only in the Turnback Cave. I'm not sure if that's a current location or a location in a fan-made region. It's ceremonial and lethargical. Requiem moves between livings and the dead, watching always for those departing souls. When someone dies, Requiem starts to kneel in what scientists believe is a way of showing respect and offering their sympathies. His one eye is believed to have the supernatural powers of seeing the oncoming deaths. So very interesting there. Now it looks very good. Obviously it is included the it's like a church bell sort of thing design for churches are very associated with graves and death and stuff like that, funerals and that stuff. It looks very good. I like how it went from the Steel Psychic typing to the Steel Ghost typing because, well, it just makes a lot of sense really, since it's supposed to be a death Pokemon sort of. But yeah, the design on this is looking really good as well. I like its eye, definitely, and its arms. Yeah, I like how it's, detached, whereas Bronzong was like fully metalized, I suppose you could say. Next up we have Shriek. Now, Shriek is an evolution of Dusclops, but we'll talk more about that in a second. It's a Ghost Psychic type, and is the Death Advised Pokemon. It evolves from a female Dusclops when a Dawnstone is used on it, so obviously female Dusclops can become Shrieks, male Dusclops can become, other things. Right. And the description here reads, an emissary from the spirit world. She comes to the living world only to advise men about their final hour. She rarely makes a sound, but when she does, it's only with loud and eerie screams. Obviously she's based on Banshee. The design here is looking very good. It doesn't have like a proper face, it kind of has like a skull that's separating with the eye inside, which looks amazing, I think, in my opinion. And obviously you've got the kind of locks of hair that are acting as, make it look more female, I suppose, since it's supposed to be a female evolution. But yeah, all in all, it carries on. It's similar to Dust Noir. So yeah, a lot of sense really. Now, next up, we have a very interesting, Cinquette, I think. Is it Cinquette? I'm not sure. 5 Pokemon here, and they're all evolutions of I've got a name for it now. Banette. There we are. Okay, so starting off here with Jackmond. It's a Dark Ghost type Pokemon. It's the Fortune Pokemon, and evolves from a female Banette using the Dark Gene when it is holding a Calcium. Obviously, Dark Gene is the actual game. It could be someone else. And Jackmond has high special attack. Next up is Requiem, which is a Dark Ghost type also a Fortune Pokemon, but evolves from a female Banette using the Dark Gene when it's holding a Zinc, and therefore specializes in special defense. And then we have Kin Club, which is again a Dark type, Dark Ghost type, sorry, and also the Fortune Pokemon, and evolves from a male Banette when a Dark Gene is used and holding an Iron. And then we have Aspade, again a Dark Ghost type and also the Fortune Pokemon, and evolves from a male Banette when it's using the Dark Gene when it's holding a Protein and specializes in attack, and I forgot to say Kin Club specializes in defense. Finally, we have Jokeevil, which is a Dark Ghost type, and is the Triumph card Pokemon. It evolves from a Banette with no specific gender when the Dark Gene is used if all of Jacond, Requiem, Kin Club and Aspade are in the party. Its ability is Royal Flush, which which means if Jackman, Requiem, King Club, and a Spade are all in the party with Joke Evil, all his stats are raised double. Joke Evil doesn't specialise in A stats, he's, balanced. And a signature move that all 5 of them can learn is Shuffle Deck, which is basically like U-Turn, but it's a random Pokemon who also knows Shuffle Deck, so moving around with these Pokemon. And the user of this attack gets all his stat changes and stat conditions erased, so it's good healing stuff, sort of. So yeah, the design on all of them looks pretty good. Jackman obviously focuses on the Jack, and don't too much about cards. Requiem has obviously got hearts, because it's, the heart one. King Club's obviously got clubs for hands, and then we have the Spade, which has got spades. Oh yeah, Jackman was like diamonds, wasn't it? Yeah, makes sense. And then Joke Evil is like all of them combined, really. It's a Joker, really. And the design all looks really good. I don't think they put something like this in the game. It'd be too complicated, but I think if they did, it'd be amazing. And next we have Osbornos. Osbornos is a Steel type and the Longhorn Pokemon, and evolves from Tauros at level 40 when it's holding an Iron Ball. Through this evolution, Taurus's body became covered in hard plates of metal. Now his weight is probably double the size, double what it was when he was a Taurus, but still has considerable speed, and has gained resistance and endurance at levels from his previous form didn't have. These Pokemon are known for their long horns, so from time to time contests are made to find the Osbornos with the longest horns of all. Obviously based on some sort of longhorn bull here, and it's looking very good. It's keeping the design from Tauros, but making it a lot more badass, I think. Badass, yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. Badass. One of those. Yeah, it looks amazing, right? I like to say in game, Tauros needs a sort of evolution, but we probably won't get it. And next up we have Masquerade. Masquerade is grass dark type, sorry. This is the red death Pokemon, and evolves from Roselia with a Dusk Stone. Elegant and secretive, this Pokemon generates fear and fascination on all those who see it. Although being a dark type Pokemon, in its body still remain the toxins it used to have when it was a Roselia. But now, unable to restrain them, they strain out from its skin, dyeing it a beautiful, bright, blood red colour, but making it extremely toxic to the touch. So it looks very good, I think. Obviously, Roserade was based on a Masquerade dancer, but it was it's very female. But Masquerade is obviously a lot more male here, you see, and it's using different colourings as well with the flowers, and it looks very good. I would definitely see an evolution for Roselia in game, just to split the evolution pathway, sort of. But we'll have to see. And now finally, well not finally, but one of the finalies for this episode, we have Vesque. It's a normal dark type, a sharp claw Pokemon, and an evolution of Zangoose, and evolves when leveled up using a sharp claw. After melee battle against Manblack, which we'll see in a minute, his natural enemy, this Pokemon has developed a thicker and more resistant fur, longer and sharper claws, and a better vision for both night and day. Although this Pokemon has gained power and lastiness beyond anything he could reach as a mere Zangoose. That looks very good here. Huge claws, amazing. The teeth also, it's like a Wolverine sort of Zangoose sort of. It's like a werewolf, which is a mongoose, I suppose. But yeah, it looks very good. I definitely have to say the game combined or partnered with, or about to see next, which is Manblack. Now, Manblack is a poison dark type, and is the black mouth Pokemon, and evolves from survival when leveled up using or holding a sharp fang. A life for fights and hunting has transformed this Pokemon into a vicious and voracious predator. With mouth blackened by all the poison on it, and a tail designed to bang, pierce, and shred, this scarred serpent is probably the most dangerous snake Pokemon. That looks very, very good, I think. All the spikes on it, all the design, the tail definitely, the mouth, wow, looks amazing. I'd love to see it in game. We really need a new snake Pokemon, and I think Survival would be one to evolve into it, because obviously Arbok could, but it's, free chain evolution, and Survival is on its own. I don't think so. I'd like to see both of these in game, Manblack and whatever the other ones was. But yeah. So yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys next time.